Oh.
Hello, hello, chat. What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are y'all doing? MoC time, shall we? I like just pull up chat on my phone. So something funny. When I went to do I went to the shop. I got this thing, or where is it? Yeah, I bought the self-monitoring resin. I had 3. I used enough to make a craftable or like a reroll thing for Castorice because I wanted to get. I had an HP orb, and it rerolled into this. It was worse because like there's 1 less crit rate. It rerolled 1 less HP, 1 more crit rate. But like I'm gonna overcap on crit rate is the thing if I use that. So like I just lose either way. So I'm just like, yeah, you don't fuck me then, I guess. Alright, anyways, it's time for MoC, shall we? Fuck, man. Bro, that really just screwed me over right there. But anyways, guys, welcome. You could probably... We should be able to get reroll HP put on a future tribute, possibly. I mean, I'm still trying to farm for better sets anyways.
Let's wait.
Yeah, today we are I'll try doing a Star Rail tier list. We can attempt to do one.
Receive divinity.
Right. Hopefully this MoC won't be too bad. But since it's the Pollux, we should be okay for the most part, I think.
All will be swept away by the wind.
But anyways, how's everyone doing today? Man, I've also been farming the I was farming the 3 times 3 times artifact event. I did not get anything. I barely got anything. I started farming the new eagle set. I got like 1 good piece, but that's literally about it. I got nothing good, so I was like, you know what, I'll just use this for like the self-mod, for like the fragments.
Eternal sleep.
Because I'm trying to get an eagle piece for an eagle set for a Jocho. But farming effect res and speed on eagle, I was mainly worried about speed because I can help with effect res with the weapon, or the leg tone, sorry. So it wasn't really that big of a deal.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Embrace a new life.
So it was just kind of like, oh, bruh. Yeah, the game just like really doesn't like me, I guess. It gave me good luck on the banner, but for artifacts, nope. No siree.
Storms on the horizon.
Shall be
Stream forth. Gleam of old flame.
Oh yeah, so this is the new team I've been running for my Acheron since I have E2 now.
harmony and unity.
Been using Robin instead of Sparkle because I've been finding that the 100% turn advance on Robin and the attack buffs that she gives is just so much better.
But since you're already here,
Just feels nicer
why not
instead
have
of using Sparkle.
In the mood for another beating?
I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
Much better than using a second agility. All after I got like a much better Pella
about
set
letting the
too.
enemy strike first.
Isn't that crazy?
May song bring us victory. Stars echo.
Anyways, guys, how are we? How's everyone doing?
But let's see ya. Nice, like my friend. Indulge yourself!
It's getting hot in my room. Jesus.
I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
Alright, floor 9. And then we go 10. This should be whatever. I'm still so next patch, now that I have an E2 Acheron, I don't really think I have the need to go for Cypher anymore. Like Cypher seems like a fun character,
Stream forth.
but she's not going to be better than Jiaoqiu from what I've seen
Harmony and
for
unity.
Acheron teams. For Facial maybe, but like I'm not really that interested in like making my Facial
Since you're
stronger.
already here, why not have a meal before?
So 3.4 might be a skip patch because like the patch after that looks very massive because the Fate collab,
I weep for the departed.
and we don't know like how strong these units are gonna be. I'm not even that big into Fate anyways as well, so it's just kind of like, ooh, do I want to save for them or do I want to get Fine on as well?
Will eventually rest.
Wait,
Do a little longer.
what the hell? She did so much damage.
Night. Stars echo.
Wait, what's my Acheron has? Why does my Acheron have like less speed? Huh. Weird. Oh, I don't know.
Little more shit. That's all you got?
What the hell just happened? I died on floor 10, bro.
Storms on the horizon.
That's crazy.
The show begins.
Oh my god, it's so hot. I
Stream
wish I could
forth.
open up a window.
Dangerous thoughts. Resonate all together.
More season. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
Come in, I see you lose an MoC. Listen, I just wasn't paying attention.
How's this taste?
Don't worry.
Nice,
Just a
like my
script.
friend. Indulge yourself!
Honest to God, that's what happened.
I weep for the departed. It is your fault. Free will, or was it destiny for oblivion?
I like adding fuel.
May song. Stars echo.
Step up, let's...
How about let little more shit?
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed.
Should have been easy for you. It will. I just wasn't paying attention. I just let them do too much damage to me. That's all.
Calculating result.
More season. I'm honored by your. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
I don't know why they're doing so much damage though, is the thing.
Still water for the flip. I weep for the departed. It is fall.
Harmony and unity.
Reinforcing
Just don't kidnap Acheron.
analysis. Nice, like my friend. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Breaks Svarog so he can't control the hand.
I like adding fuel. Little more sheet. It's better to make notes. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
In the mood for another beating?
Robin Acheron is interesting? Yeah, because I have E2. I have E2 now.
Stars echo.
I weep for the departed.
I have E2 Acheron and E1 Robin. I have like a lot of res pen in this team now.
Be careful.
Sound lingers. There's something unsettled.
Let's wait.
Emerge from your cocoon.
I've been using it since I got E2. But yeah, I got really lucky this patch.
Existence is
Or last banner with Acheron. So I got Castorice. I lost two 50/50s while wishing for Castorice and Zhao Cho. And then like the two summons after that, I got what's the word? I got Acheron, like after like 70ish pity. And then I got like E2 Acheron after doing a random 10 pull for after Pure Fiction.
Please cherish this time. As you wish.
So yeah, it was just like a bunch of good luck for me, I guess. Which was nice, because like, I was thinking about going for E2 Acheron. I didn't think I would get it that early though, was the thing.
Enjoying yourself, Mimi Mimi.
I'll see you off.
Embrace a new life.
Yeah, I've heard that this MoC is not too hard. Famous last words. Caster should be enough to break.
May death protect us.
So this MoC debuff thing looks like it's pretty much built for an Axa. It's like the weakness implant. It's gonna help him scale a lot better in this fight.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
I shall remember this.
Repent.
Life is not as you wish.
Yep, it's implanting weaknesses. Every time I attack with the skill, I think.
Bloom.
I shall remember this warmth. Please cherish your tear. Embrace a new life.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone's doing okay. As for the tier list, I think I'm gonna do the same, similarly to how I did it with Genshin.
I'll see you off.
But maybe I'm not gonna have as many tiers because there's just not as many characters. But we'll see.
Receive divinity.
We'll see how it goes.
May death protect us! Grace and elegance. Existence is unity.
Oh, the war armor too. This should fucking nice. That would have been crazy if it did not hit on May. Like once during that.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I shall remember this warmth. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Eternal step. And return!
Okay. Well, it's only 4:10, so we shouldn't really go for too much right now.
Embrace a new life. Life is not so fragile.
We're gonna save the dragon just so we can take care of the pillars more, or take care of the pillars better.
Return to dust.
Yeah, even though it's only 4:10, but it's whatever.
Receive divinity.
So this is the way of life.
Hey, we're fine. We got the dragon up. Just all in.
May death protect us.
Nice. I don't know. It feels like that the enemies are just hitting so much harder. Is that just me? Might just be me, but I don't know. Matt said it was easy. Well, if he has Castorice, he has Aglaya. Aglaya's best team, so
A slow simmer.
not really surprised with that.
Stream 4.
Dangerous thoughts.
There's been 5 3.x DPS characters so far of the 6. Yeah, I mean, honestly, right now, I don't think Anaxa is like that strong. He's just more there because of to be a Herdo support.
I'm honored, but since you're
He's okay as a DPS, as a hyper carry too. Probably like the weakest out of all the 3.0 DPS, in my opinion.
Stars echo.
Odds are that people have at least 1 or 2. Yeah. By now I already got my first. Castorice being my first one. Because I pulled for Face Shell back in 3.0. Instead of Herda. And I don't plan on getting Herda either on her rerun. Even though she was like pretty strong. Oh, that's an achievement I didn't get.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
Technically, Tribby can be a DPS if you smack his signature light cone. True. True.
I weep for the departed.
Herda's fine. Bro, I'm just not pulling her.
It's better to make no move. More seasoned.
I'm gonna heal up Robin. Tribby Jade? That's an interesting call. I feel like that would work really well in Pure Fiction.
I weep for the departed.
Yeah, put Jade's E ability onto Tribby. That's like max value right there.
So familiar.
Just a tween on the side.
Song bring us victory.
How about letting the enemy strike? I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before time?
Stars echo.
How did you guys find this MoC though? Easy? Difficult? I feel like most of you guys can find it. It's probably easy this time around.
I weep for the departed.
Herda's a peerless gem. Herda's an inimitable. Is that a word?
How about letting the enemy strike? I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
Yeah, I'm honestly thinking about maybe going for Finon, but like if the Fate collab's not gonna last that long, I'm like maybe I should try getting one copy of Saber. Because who knows if it's gonna go away or not, right?
I weep for the departed.
I went to your EU account and tried it. I didn't do it great because I didn't own a 3.0 character. Makes sense.
How familiar. Destined for oblivion.
Native Spanish speaker. Ah, gotcha. Power creep still there? Yeah. Wait, who did you have in your EU account?
Be careful. Sound lingers.
Because if you don't have like an imaginary DPS, then I feel like it'd be a little difficult to kill the Pollux. Because I know HP draining is, or healing up your DPS against Pollux is very important because it helps get the damage reduction faster. If I recall correctly.
May death protect us.
Facial Firefly? Facial I feel like would be fine against the Pollux. What's on the second side? It's the monkey robots, I think, right? Firefly should be alright on that side. Or it should be better.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Tiki monkey, yeah, okay.
Root here.
Yeah, Firefly should be okay.
As you wish.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep.
I'm just gonna do this so I can get my healing up. Just heal a little more.
Embrace a new life.
Alright, will Castorice kill here? I think she will. I have true damage, I have the res pen buff from Runmei, should be fine.
Protect us.
Honestly, I'm glad that Runmei is a nice substitute for Jill. I didn't quite kill actually.
Root here.
Surely, right? Oh my goodness. I guess not. Facial is really strong, but it wasn't enough to 20 cycle Pollux because single target on a Pollux still doesn't work. Oh, that's right. It's not entirely single target. Wait, what team did you have for Facial though? I think it really depends on the team you have. I'm guessing it's like March Robin with another sustain. Maybe not Aventurine.
Existence is unity. Okay. Stay away. Root here.
I'll see you off.
Embrace a new life.
Facial, March Robin, Gallagher. That should. Oh, that seems alright, but yeah, maybe it's not enough to kill Pollux. That should be dead. Nice. I'm not gonna run May ult just yet. I'm gonna wait for her turn in and ult because I don't want to waste the turn.
Graceful and elegant. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind. Please cherish. Return to dust.
Oh, that kills them. The dragon should kill here.
May death protect us.
Nice. I don't want to Elotra ult yet because I think his field's gonna run out.
Receive divinity.
Yeah, there we go.
Eternal sleep and return.
Check Proto voice line. What's this about?
There's more to life. Life is not so fragile. Root here.
Repay.
I'm not gonna kill. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to kill the
Cherish
clones.
this
Or
time.
maybe kill one.
As you wish.
Yeah, okay, I'll take one.
Receive divinity.
That's not good
Embrace
enough
a
though.
new life.
He summons the clones here. Gonna mem ult, so we can get a little bit of healing. Gonna spam Ultra heal. Can use the ult too.
Eternal state. And return.
Just so we can get a little extra healing. Oh, this is so annoying actually. No matter what I do, I break the Reaver here. Hopefully I can at least kill his clones. His damage resistance is not gonna go away just yet. They're gonna wait like another
Grace
turn.
and elegance.
Alright. It's
Every
gone
petal
now.
all will be swept away by the wind.
MoC is showing single target characters have nowhere to shine. Yeah, I've started noticing that a lot more
Life
recently.
is not so fragile.
Yeah, a lot of these Emporius bosses have a lot of more AoE. Like Nikador was the first one. The Reaver here is like another good example. And then now the Pollux is. Oh, and the TV, the monkey TV.
May death protect us!
New bosses including the weekly boss. Almighty. Oh yeah, the new weekly boss. It's coming out next update. Right. Forgot that was coming out as well. Alright, floor 12. Fish should... I think use the same team, just reverse. Oh, wait. Oh, the Pollux... Oh, it's only one wave. Oh, you start off with the Pollux. Okay. Oh, I'm so used to it being multi-wave. Okay. Yeah, see how this goes.
Trouble ends.
Sound linger. Emerge from your cocoon.
Okay, see if we can... How we can do this.
Repay.
Existence is unity.
I think I just exploded right away so I can get it to 100.
Protect us!
Then we drain the new bud,
Receive divinity.
get up as much as we can.
Every
On
petal
my
will
ult.
be swept away by the wind.
Locha should not... Okay. Then we should be able to summon the dragon again.
Eternal
I'm ult
state.
first.
And return.
Just so, because I needed that little extra
Embrace a
charge.
new life.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna keep the dragon up because I want to keep it. Make sure it's here for when the damage resist is gone.
With me.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, it works by draining HP. Okay. Right.
Some value.
Yeah, Castorice will make this not a problem.
Return to dust.
Bruh.
May death protect us. Enjoying yourself?
Receive divinity. Repay.
Okay, so I got the skill here. I think like basic, because I want to get the extra turn advance on. No! Oh my god, it was just on there. Damn. Aeon of 1% for real. Happens almost all the time.
Embrace a new life.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. So let's get the ult here. So every time we drain the HP, it should help it out a little. Do I have run May ult? No, I don't. Okay.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind. Please cherish. Return to dust.
It's more HP right there.
Eternal state.
I am the Aeon of 1%, bro. It's unreal. Alright, Cass should... Yeah, it should be dead right now. Yeah, so the damage just goes up Oh, okay, I forgot it does damage after it after it goes to 0%. I was about to say 1% almost again. Mr. Pokey is at you. That's crazy.
Harmony and unity.
It's better. What do you worship? I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I swear, every time I see that guy doing 0 cycles, it's like the number 1 just shows up almost every time. Oh fuck, I should have done it earlier. I wasted the stack.
Free will, or was it destiny?
We're gonna wait until everyone goes before we
How about letting the enemy stretch?
use Robin's ult.
May song bring us
Like this.
night. Stars echo.
In the mood for nice, like my friends. Indulge yourself.
We're gonna stack up as many as we can.
I weep for the departed.
This probably won't kill. Yeah, that's fine. One more ult should kill. Which I might be able to get it here.
I'm honored. Since you're already here,
Yeah, I think I'll be able to
why
get
not
it.
have a meal before
As long as both dots apply. No, please, 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 please. Give me the dot! No! Oh, that's not fair.
That's what you got.
Okay, no, I just gotta get it.
I weep
Because I need to heal Akron with the besotted. This guy should be dead.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Okay, I guess we can try breaking. No, we're not gonna break him in time. We're gonna break this guy.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like my friends.
29 KJs and 53 tickets for E6 Herda. Nice. Is that enough for a guarantee?
I weep for the departed.
Oh my god, that damage. God, Akron's so good for this fight.
That's half the work. Still water for the flip.
May song bring us victory.
better to make no move. Little more shit. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before time?
I think I might have to Acheron ult.
Another journey begins.
It's gonna be overkill, but anything to get it done.
I weep for the departed.
Yeah, I think we cleared it. We're fine. I mean, power V2 Acheron, I guess, baby. That's fine. No, okay, this is not fine. Holy, they're taking so much stuff. Oh god. I have to heal up. Oh god. I spoke way too freaking soon. Oops.
Storms on the horizon.
Slow simmer over.
Shall begin.
Wait, do I have Gallagher on healing rope?
Dangerous spot.
I might not.
Resonate all together.
How about letting the enemy strike more seasoned? I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here,
Let's
why not
speed on
have a
it.
meal before
Yeah, I think I just got carried away a little. That's okay. I do this for the extra stack. Gonna wait until everyone gets their turn advance.
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it fate? Still water uplifted.
Jade RMC and Herta to do it comfortably, I see. I'm gonna wait until Robin's turn so I can get an extra skill. Can't speak. Extra skill point.
Night. Doors echo.
In the mood for another beating? Nice, like my friend. Indulge yourself!
Okay, this helps us break that. We could wait a little
it's better to
bit.
make no move. More seasoned.
Like
I'm
Chocho's
honored.
debuff,
Since you're
and then
already
as soon as we do the ult, we're
Why
gonna
not have a
do
meal
this.
before time?
And Acheron's gonna get 3 stacks after her ult here, when she acts. Not exactly. If we could get the ult here, that would be huge. I just need this last guy to actually get the dot applied to him and not F-res it. Yes, thank god.
I weep for the departed.
Alright, this should be enough to kill. We get the extra cycle. Never mind. Alright. Peek. Oh, I'll take that. We're gonna have to try breaking this guy because I don't want him to turn advance. Probably not happening though, realistically. Oh, here. Never mind, I can't.
Let's see ya.
I want to heal Robin.
How's this taste?
Yeah. I was gonna lose the skill point either way.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal?
I have to basic with Acheron now.
I weep for the departed.
Actually, I'm gonna break it anyways. No, it's okay.
I hope for an end to storm.
Just gonna do this for the extra skill point.
How about letting the enemy strike first? More seasoned.
In the mood for another.
We're gonna have a double skill point here with Gallagher. I want to make sure everyone's healed up before we go to the next phase.
Another test.
This next thing right here should
I weep for the departed.
kill. I don't know if this audit goes on to the next phase though. We're just getting drained of resources right now. Holy. Oh wait, we might be cooked here actually. Maybe we don't use Gallagher, actually. I think we might want to use Aventurine. Yeah, I think Aventurine would be a little better, because it's just going to help us protect, or get protected. Because I don't think Gallagher's going to sustain it enough. Yeah. I'll just use Aventurine.
Sound later.
Let's wait.
Yeah, but it was a sustain problem. Streamer's losing the touch. I just didn't have enough sustain that fight.
Eternal.
I think Aventurine's just gonna do a better job there. It's not gonna get as many debuffs, but it is what it is.
May death protect us!
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this warmth.
The Pollux is no problem. It's just the
Value, I suppose.
It's just the second side,
All will be
personally.
swept away by the wind.
I'll see you off.
Root here.
I definitely want
Embrace
all.
a new life.
I want to maximize the amount of HP draining I'm getting, so I'm gonna use Vulture's ult to heal up a little. Even though it kind of wastes stats, but it's okay. Not that big of a deal.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Alright, Pollux gets drained to almost 0, but
Receive divinity.
There's more to life. Life is not so fragile.
should be 0 right now.
With me.
Yep. Okay.
May death protect us!
I'll see you off.
Yeah, just heal.
Repent.
Let's go here. This is a rough spot because I want the 100% turn advance on cast, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be exact 100. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's okay. It happens.
As you wish.
Eternal state. And return!
Let's get 100.
Embrace a new life.
Honestly, right now we don't really care about the damage. We just care about the HP drain. So we're just gonna go almost all in, but not quite. Okay, dragon.
Receive divinity. Bloom.
I think right here we can get Run May ult. Nice.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Does Pollux get the job done here? No, it doesn't. Maybe Castorice does?
Turn to dust.
Gets it to 0? No.
You chose the wrong enemy.
That's okay, it happens. This is a little, doesn't really matter. It's kind of like a whatever. Alright, then we just go right here.
May death protect us.
Alright. Oh wait, did I switch Adventuring to the Topaz Light Cone? Because I don't know if Adventuring with the
Slow simmer.
with Joucho stacks with the when you use the what the fuck do you call that light cone? Trend on the preservation light cone. I forgot what it was called for a
How about
second.
letting the enemy strike first? Or season? I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sure, I'll play along.
Need to basic here so I can skill with Akron.
For oblivion.
It's better to make no move.
Gonna basic with the Joucho,
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
and then we basic with Robin.
Stars echo.
Hedge your bets.
I don't think basic gives me the ult here. No, it does. Okay.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
How about letting the enemy strike?
What emotion?
Free will, or was it fate?
We're gonna
I
ult
weep
here
for the
so we can
departed.
maximize the stacks we get.
It too shall fall.
Don't want to lose on any stacks. Oh, that's cool. Wait, that's a cool interaction actually. When they revive, they get they get Ashen Rose to debuff. Okay, so if they attack Joucho here, that would be huge.
No dirty tricks.
Okay, I guess not. Oh. Gosh. That's okay. Yeah, we can clear it within the next cycle. It's not a big deal.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you?
The thing I only really care about here is actually making sure I have Robin ult up. Okay, so we're gonna wait a little bit so we can get some of Akron stacks. Hit Adventuring, maybe? That's okay, yep. One more. Okay, there we go.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay, who is it like? It's on the dinosaur. Okay.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay, the dinosaur acts first no matter what.
That's just between us.
Watch your head.
Is it possible for me to break it here? Ooh.
Hedge your bets.
Actually, no, it's not. Whatever. I lose a skill point. Nope, not a big deal.
I'm honored by your. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before time?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate?
Well, we can get back to Adventuring's turn, I think. I'm just gonna shield up.
For oblivion.
Akron needs it for the next phase.
Stars echo.
Gonna basic with Joucho.
Hi,
Shield
it's
up.
on me.
Kinda need that. Dude, that dot does so much damage. What the heck?
I weep for the departed.
So much dot
It
damage.
too shall fall.
Alright, the shield should help this time. It's not gonna prevent the energy loss, but it's gonna help with surviving at least.
Watch your The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I don't think... Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything about those guys. They're very angry. Now, Robin might not be able to get her ult here. Yeah, I think I should just shield up. That's fine.
Dirty tricks.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? I should have ulted before Robin ult went away. Oops. I wasn't paying attention.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Nice. Okay. Oh, of course you give energy to the person who doesn't need it. Oh, I'm so out of energy though. Okay, I'm hoping that the TV guys give it to me. If you give it to Robin, that would be freak. Stop giving it to Acheron!
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
I hope for an end to strife in the harmony and unity.
That's just a cleanup massage.
E2S1, yeah. It's E2S1 Acheron.
Little worship. I'm on it. Since you're already here,
Oh my lord.
why not have
Just
a
advance
meal
up, please.
So
Yeah, I did get very lucky with Acheron pulls. Alright, just end it here, please.
I weep for the departed. It did not fall.
There we go. 4 cycles remaining. Nice. Alright, how many does that put me at now? Okay. Not bad. Wait. Oh yeah, I remember I got E2 Himiko off stream. That's how I have that much. I forgot. I had E2 Himiko. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I'll just show you guys the pity I had. Yeah, I just got Himiko recently, like 2 days ago. Full for Naxa? Nah. Nah, JK, what if? It'd be funny, right? Oh wait, oh shit. I can max that out now. Maybe Loki it was worth. Good thinking, Marsh. Rare Marsh W, I guess. Nice. Peek. Lost an accident to Zila. What do I do now? You put Zila on the bench, unfortunately. And pray that she gets buffed. I mean, realistically, Anaxa's okay. Like, he's not like overpowered, but he's just like really good for Herta. Run May's kind of slow. I built her slow, and I also have Von Whack on her. I recently got a Von Whack build on her with the. Alright, thanks to the ×2 event for the anniversary. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Yeah. Let me pull up that website. Okay, so we are doing a Star Rail tier list now. Is right here? Is this it? Okay, perfect. See if I can pull it up. Safe for Cypher as your Acheron needs another hit-ability?
Nice.
Hershey is going to be pretty much best in slot now for Acheron teams if you're at the E0. Alright, here we go. Okay, trying to make this look better. Alright, I think this looks good, right? Alright, I keep opening up the Star Rail tab. There we go. So what I want to do is, I want to add a few tiers. First off, I want to add an SS tier for like the best of the best. Oops, sorry, I didn't need to change that one. Honestly, I might add an F tier for like the worst of the worst. Alright, you guys can see the tier list just fine, right?
Nice.
Alright, let me just tag the people that are interested so we can get this going. Alright. If some of the tiers get too crowded, like I feel like a lot of the tiers in this general area are gonna be a little more crowded. So we might add one more if it gets a little too crowded. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. Let's do like an easiest. Let's a few easiest tiers. A Robin. This goes up here. Tribby goes up here. Maybe Tribby above Robin. And I think the Holy Trinity of Harmony supports. Yeah. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Just Harmony is just really, really good right now. Or, especially these three. Team-wide buffs, very SP positive, or less so Robin, because she doesn't really generate as many skill points, but she doesn't take that many. But you would prefer to have a lot more of, you would like to spam skill on her, just so you can get as much energy. We're starting to see less use of Robin now, it's because we're having more HP scalers, so it kind of bumps up Ranmei's value a little more. But I feel like overall Robin just sees a lot more value because the 100% turn advance is just really, really good. Hello, Shark. In the SS, no question. I mean, she's up. I mean, she's good. I'll give her that. Okay. We're gonna leave Hyacinth and Cypher out of this because they're just not in the game yet.
Nice.
Oh, they put all of the MCs here. Oh, that's nice actually. Okay, so who do you guys in chat want to pick? You guys can help me. You guys can pick a character and then we can vote on who we want, or we can talk about where they go.
Nice.
Zila? Japard? Japard's okay. I saw Japard first. We can talk about them. I think Japard is okay. Obviously, we have Aventurine and Fushuan in the game. There's also the possibility of losing your 50-50 to Fushuan. But most of the cases, most of the time, you're going to be using Fushuan and Aventurine over Japard. Because even though Japard's shield is like decently strong, it's not going to like always one-shot save you from like these scenarios because it's just tied to his ult. And he is kind of SP hungry because if you want to get good uptime on his shield, you have to spam skill or you have to build him fast. But if you're also building him fast, you're also like getting less value in his shield. But him being able to prevent you from getting one shot in like even scenarios in like SU, it's really helpful. But there are just better shielders out there because well, obviously we have like prime example Aventurine and well, Fushuan not as much as of lately because there's just so many HP draining mechanics that she just cannot do her job as effectively as before, which is kind of why Fushuan fell off a little bit, but she's still like pretty valuable. Sela, I feel like she's in the same boat, like just not as great anymore, especially this new MoC, because like you can't really kill anything to actually get resurgence off. But if she does get a buff, which she's not gonna happen anytime soon. Fall Pollux with Fushuan, that feels like a nightmare, because like how are you supposed to heal from that thing? Like your team's just gonna be one shot most of the time too. I feel like that's gonna be a nightmare. Better not be under S. I'm gonna put her in A, honestly. Like she does give 11% crit, but she's probably gonna be like low S if I have to say, if anything. There's a lot of good characters though. Locha, I think Locha has been getting a lot of value recently. I'd say like a good like A tier, possibly. Like he's just kind of like a very easy brain dead support character, I'm not gonna lie. Especially with the recent releases of HP draining characters. We got 3 of them now, or like I guess technically 4, because Jinglu also drains HP. But yeah, his outstanding healing is finally getting used. Honestly, it might bump him up to S, but like we have like so many good abundance characters as well. I think A is a solid spot. Before he probably would be like high B tier, but I think right now, like maybe top A or mid A is pretty good for him, because like he's just seeing so much use now after Castorice and Maide are thing now. But Gallagher's just better. In break teams, that's a definite yes. But I feel like in Castorice teams, it's kind of a no. because I don't know. Gallagher is also definitely more SP positive, that's for sure. But I feel like being SP positive nowadays is not really as important, because we're starting to ignore the mechanics of actually needing to use skill points, because the two of the recent characters, or like even 3 of the recent characters, they don't even use skill points at all. Castorice just straight up doesn't use 8 skill points. She drains HP. Maide just auto attacks, so you don't have the chance to even use skill points. Aglaia just basic attacks all the time, so you don't need to consume skill points at all. The only like really SP hungry character as of recently is Herta, but we have there are ways to get around it as well. Oh yeah, by the way, are we gonna consider 5 stars at E0 and 4 stars at E6? That's fine with you guys, right? And MC we're gonna say is E6 as well, because you can get them for free. I feel like that should be a given. Now that we mentioned Fushuan, I think Fushuan's in a similar boat as Luocha, but like kind of in the opposite. Like she was good like since when she came out, and same thing with Luocha, but she's not getting as much value right now, just because the mechanics are just kind of fucking her up. Like so many HP draining mechanics that she doesn't even have a chance to even absorb. To absorb your team's damage. Like a good example right now is a Pollux, because like oh my god, it just like kind of, it sucks. Our signature light cone? Oh, we could do signature light cone. I think that for most characters, signature light cone doesn't make that much of a difference, but there are obvious exceptions. We can get into more depth when it becomes a lot more controversial. Still don't think it brings her under S, at least with Sig. I don't know what her Sig does, to be honest. I know that she gives 11% crit rate. She absorbs your team's damage. And she can self-sustain herself as well. But I definitely don't think she sustains herself like... Or she doesn't sustain your team as well as the other sustains. Because like, think about it like this. How many teams would you prefer having Fushuan over any other sustain as of lately, right? Like, I can't really think of any... I can't think of one reasonable team that would prefer having Fushuan over any other sustain right now, in like the best in slot team. Because like the only one I can think of right now is like maybe an Acheron team with preservation with that one trend light cone. Maybe. New bosses so far have been unfair to Fushuan, as we can see. That's like the big point that I'm saying too. Like Nikador just doesn't work with Fushuan. The Reaper is fine. Actually no, it's not, because like he also has HP draining. And then obviously the Pollux as well, where like HP draining is like the big mechanic that you have to actually do to get around the damage resist. Like she's still good, obviously. Is she like better than most other sustains? Kind of not. I'm leaning towards no, just because like recently the bosses just like F her up so much, right? Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's kind of unfavoring Fushuan right now, which I feel like it's kind of like a bad thing that it kind of like, sorry, let me get my thoughts straight. I felt like when they added her to the 50-50 loss pool, it was just kind of like foreshadowing that they're gonna add more HP draining bosses, right? Which is like the biggest counter to Fushuan. I think realistically she's better than most sustains overall, but the game is fucking her over. She definitely is like on par with most sustains, that's for sure, at least. I mean, I can't really say for sure because I don't have her, I don't know how beneficial that 12%. Oh, well, it's obviously beneficial, but I don't know. I feel like A right now is fine. Like I know she was really good and she is still good, but the mechanics as of recently, and we're still gonna be seeing them most likely, right? So I feel like A is okay for now. Okay, maybe we'll bump her up above Lotra, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence because like Lotra's just been getting so much more use recently because HP draining and HP recovery is so important right now. I don't know. I'm not really too sure. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, oh, sorry. I might want to add a A- tier. Because I'm seeing like some characters right now that I feel like maybe shouldn't. Yeah, I'm seeing some characters that I feel like that should be an A-. That make it so there should be an A-. I've used her too much to see her anywhere below S, like from an overall game content POV. Yeah, it's just like right now, I feel like she's good. It's just like the game's just fucking her up too much, which is just like kind of an unfortunate thing. But realistically, as of right now, I feel like that's the best we can really do. Oh, another thing, like, possibly that we can mention is, like, crit rate. With a lot of the signature light cones and, like, a lot of the new artifact sets, the crit rate is also starting to see a little less value as well that she gives. I think that's another thing to mention. Especially that new quantum set too. And overstacking on crit has become such a big problem. Or not really a big problem, but it's been a thing. 12% is 12%. It's still, yeah, it is. It makes a difference, that's for sure. A signature like, oh yeah, I feel like the only two characters that really make a very big difference with signature light cone is Acheron and Herta. I feel like that's like those are like the only two characters that make a very, very big difference with their light cone. Just get E6 Sunday. Oh yeah, Sunday also gives crit rate too. And if you have Sparkle with her light cone as well. I mean, Sparkle is what's it? Name another character we can start talking with, because like I feel like once we start arranging the character, once we start having more characters, I feel like we can arrange more. Topaz? Oh, this is really tough. Now that you mentioned Topaz, I feel like we need an A+ tier now. Destruction MC? Oh, Destruction MC is an easy. Easy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, now I feel like we need an A+ tier. Because I feel like Topaz is like a good in-between for S and A. Because there are going to be better options. But Topaz, she just does so much good right now. And follow-up has just became so much more prevalent that she's just getting so much value. Small Herta? Oh yeah, and Topaz does do decent damage. I feel like this is okay for Topaz. We can move on a little. Small Herta. For pure fiction, she's definitely up here. with also Big Herta making her like ridiculously good for like outside of pure fiction as well. Hunch March existent. You don't need to pull Topaz anymore, other than a minor increase. That also could be like somewhat true with Cypher on the horizon as well. She could be an upgrade to Topaz. Easier run May, still SS. Yeah, cause like recently we're starting to shift away from using Robin as well. Castorice also prefers using Robin, or sorry, not Robin, Run May over Robin. Break teams obviously use Run May still. Boot Hill is like really strong, is still like probably the strongest out of the break characters right now. And he prefers having Run May. Or he really likes having Run May as well. I'd still say SS, yeah. Is she the most used character? I mean, I feel like the big part in that right now is because she was free. Boot Hill's strongest in break character due to the fact that broken crit? True. Haven't played the game since 2.x, that's why I asked. Yeah, we're just starting to see like less use of Robin because HP scaling, and more use of Run May. Because they actually benefit from the damage boost now. And the res pen. And also Robin's base kit doesn't have res pen. Just a little bit of a reminder. But Run May's does. Statistic came out before Run May was free? Ah, I see, okay. Well, yeah, I'm still fine with her being here. What do you guys think about Herta? I think, Big Herta... We're gonna call her Big Herta. I mean, now that we're mentioning her, I think this is a good spot, because, like, she's just really good in pure fiction. You could run her solo and she'd still like probably get a good clear, even if it's maybe not if it's ice weak, but it'd still be okay if you run her as like a sub DPS in pure fiction. And also like you can run her as a really good carry for, or like a sub DPS for the Herta with pass key as well. I think small Herta placement is kind of situational, but for obvious reasons. But yeah, it's not like you're not gonna bring her. It's not like you're going to bring her an MoC or like APOC Shadow MoC when it's very obviously single target focused, right? But yeah, I think like since we're seeing so much more multi-target content, I feel like it makes sense that these two should be up here. Herta, yeah, I think this is fine. I think S is kind of crazy. Yeah, it does feel kind of weird. When Dan Hung. Oh god. Next. Thoughts on Branya? How is she nowadays? We could do Jingwen after. I think Branya is like the most fallen from grace character we've ever seen. Like her kit by default still is good, but she just consumes so many skill points is the thing. She consumes so many skill points, and we're starting to see a lot less characters we're starting to see like less and less characters that actually like having her buff. Like probably the most recent character that we've seen that actually likes having Branya is Boot Hill, but we also have Sunday for that. So, and if we're gonna have like, since Branya's ults is group buffing, we have like these three for that if you want to have that anyways. And if you want to have single target buffing, we have Sparkle, and even better, like Sunday, right? If Bronny's A- and Sparkle A, then yeah, that's honestly exactly where I was gonna put Sparkle. But Sparkle's like kind of been falling off, not gonna lie, so I'm gonna put her in like lower A, maybe mid, but we'll see where this goes on for now. But like, it's not the same. Like Bronya is still like terrible. Like she's still usable. But the only team I'd see her be used in is like maybe if you want. I've seen a 0 cycle Fei Xiao, a Fei Xiao clear today on the new MoC using Bronya and not Sunday. But I think that's mainly because her E2 gives a speed boost. Just when Bronya's Zilla was the most broken thing in the game, like non-stop turns for Zilla. Yeah.
Nice.
Sparkle Kid got way overshadowed by Sunday. Yeah. True. Jingyuan, I think Jingyuan with Sunday. Are we gonna judge him with Sunday? Because if it's with Sunday, I'll gladly put him up here. But like, if you don't have Sunday, if you don't have Sunday, he's here. But with Sunday, he's like here. Because like by far before he was like the biggest meme character like to ever like grace this game. Like for how clunky his kit is. But like now with Sunday, he's just became so much better. S tier, your luck is out? Bro, my luck has always been out. The fuck? Definitely S if he's with Sunday, but are we assuming every character will have their premium support? I mean, realistically, Sunday is also like a really good universal support, because you also want to run him with Aglaia. You can run him as like another single. There's so many characters that like using Sunday, so like the chances of like a lot of people having Sunday are pretty high. And like nowadays, realistically, if you are trying to run Jingyuan in like most comps, I feel like you will have Sunday. Right, probably assuming support since they own this game and everyone pulls them. Yeah. I still maybe bottom of S. Top A or bottom S. Sunday for Remembrance, Trailblazer, DPS even. True. That 100% crit rate all goes crazy. I mean, let's see how the tier list looks like for now, but we can put him at like bottom S, but like he's the first S right now. Speaking of S, I feel like a safe character we can put in S is Acheron. I feel like this is safe if we have Jiao Cho. Assuming Jiao Cho, there's so many Nihility characters coming out. Cypher is going to be pretty good for her as well. You can even use her with Harmony. Some Harmony characters if you have like one single S tier. We're assuming easier us1, so yeah, with her light cone, she's still up there. Honestly, a little bit of bias, I might put her in like top SS, but like nah, or like sorry, not top SS, bottom SS, but that's just me. But I think she's still better than Jingyuan, realistically. What do you guys think? Because we also are starting to see a lot more multi-wave target content, and she has okay single target DPS. Like it's not insane. It's not like Fei Xiao level good. Upper half of S. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, another good thing is like she's very future-proof. As long as more Nihility characters come out, she gets an upgrade, right? Cypher is like a very good example of that. Well, she's not in the game yet, but it's might happen. S even with Jiao Cho? Jiao Cho is also starting to see a little less value now, because not all the bosses right now have spawnables that actually take their own actions, like the Reaper, for example, and Nikador as well. They have spawnables that don't take their own actions, so you get less stacks for Acheron. Remember? Oh, now that we say Remembrance Trailblazer, ooh, what do you guys think about putting Remembrance Trailblazer in SS? Like, very good free-to-play character. And, like, she just boosts your damage so much. Dude, she's better than Bronya at what she does.
Nice.
I think this is okay, right? You have to heavily invest Akron for example, E0, S0 on S, but nah, I've seen Sig with Sig, sure. I think it's fine, even without Sig. Like, Jiaocho still helps her get up with S, in my opinion. RMC F because I've never played it, so it must be. In terms of survivability, availability, buffing potential, I'd say top S minimum for RMC. She is like best in slot for some teams too. Like for Herta as well. Herta was like is a good example. Or maybe not like best team, but like she's like a very good option. And she is like starting to be like she's best in slot for Castorice teams, because like Mimi is like another HP pool that you can drain more HP from. Huge true damage buff, 100% action advance, very SP positive. RMC is really good. RMC would be below Robin. Yeah, I'd probably put her above Herta, honestly. I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of weird. He's putting like the Holy Trinity. It just feels weird putting the Holy Trinity apart from each other. Silverwolf? Ooh. I think same situation with Bronya, honestly. But she's probably going to see more use. Like, Implant, obviously, it's not really as valuable as much anymore. But, she's can still be used with Acheron. But right now, without her buffs, whatever they may be, she's just kind of like... There's not really a purpose to use her. 30 to 50% true damage, no joke. Free crit buffs for existing on field. Yeah, free crit rate. So another thing that Fushuan does as well, like similar to Fushuan. Say B+.
Nice.
I think A- is like a good spot. Yeah, it's around the same. I'd say A-, B+ is like around the same.
Nice.
I mean, maybe we can make that a little clear, like A- / B+. Think Bronny's better than her? I mean, maybe, yeah, I guess, yeah, we can do that for now. With the buffs, she'd probably go up a few, but we don't know what her buffs are, so. Yeah, and being very single target limiting being very single target focus is very limiting. You said Dill, right? E0S1. Honestly, I hate doing this, but it's realistically he's right here. Realistically. Oh my god, he's still like a decent DPS, but without the E2, it just feels so painful. And without Sparkle, without Sunday. Oh, it's just so... like, the fact that we're not focusing on like having to use that many skill points, and the fact that he's the only character that consistently consumes like, as many skill points as possible. Oh my god, I love this character so much. I wish they buff him. I wish they buff him so much. I just feel like it's so hard to get so much use out of like E0S1 Dill now. Oh my god, I love this character so much, but why? One true SP muncher? Oh, true. True. I think he'll be A because he put Jingyu on an S and when he was with Sunday. like Sunday just benefits Jingyuan so much. And I'm trying to maybe we could probably put him at bottom of A. I don't know. Think he will get buffed in the future? He's too much of a fan favorite? That's true. That's true. But I'm surprised they didn't buff Zila. Because, like, she's, like, the first unit that came out, too. I mean, what do you think? A? Low A? A minus? B plus? I don't know. I feel like he's just too close. He has to be used with Sparkle or Sunday. Which, you probably have either of them. I guess this is fine. Like, you are starting to see more clears with him, but you're basically running him in a wheelchair comp with, like, Sunday or Sparkle with... Sunday, Sparkle, Robin, and Ho-Ho. People are still zero cycling with Zilla. She ain't ever gonna receive a buff. Once they put Zilla on the standard, I lost hope for a buff. I mean, that's not entirely true though, because Blade is also there, and he's getting a buff. So it's not entirely true. Also, speaking of Blade, we can put him like right here for now.
Nice.
Blade is Blade. Well, they're gonna buff him, and he's on standard. They might do something big that makes him actually worthy of being a limited character. To confirm buffing Blade? Yeah, they did. It's gonna be in the 3.4 update, they said. So it's the update after this next coming one. Might have just kind of took his spot? Yeah. It's also, Blade's just in a weird spot where it's like, he likes having HP, but he also scales with attack, so it's just kind of weird split scaling. AKA Fate collab update. Ooh, we said Jingliu, right?
Nice.
Jingliu. Ooh. I feel like Jingliu and Danhong are very, very close in performance. But I think Danhong is a little better. Because he has teammates that work so much more well with him. Personally. And she is getting a buff too. I think... Oh, there's just so much content that are just against Jingliu. And we have so much more Imaginary Week content. Jingliu's becoming an HP... Wait, what about people that... She's becoming HP scaling instead of attack? Wait, what about the people that farmed the attack, like her artifacts already? Bro, imagine having to farm her set again.
No.
That's crazy. Skilly on them, true. I mean, I think this is a fine placement for Jingliu, right? You know what's crazy? The roles of these placements probably used to be reversed. Jingliu down below here. Or sorry, Jingyuan below here. Jingliu up here. Blade would probably still be down here. And then Danhong would probably be up here, like back then. Or like around here. If they had a good attack set, they definitely have at least some HP pieces. Maybe. Heard about that, but I'm sus because of the farming point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like it'd be a very big issue if they were to make her a full HP scaler. Because people already farm sets for her, and people probably just don't want to farm again. We said Pella, right? I think it's fair if Pella's like an S, personally. She's like one of the few 4-stars that are really good. I think this is fair. She has a lot of utility. Very good debuffs. Very SP positive.
Nice.
She's a good replacement for Zhao, or decent replacement for Zhao Cho if you don't have him. Probably above Jingyuan, personally. Serval. You know, Serval? She'd probably be around here, but since she's really good with Herta, I'd probably put her here, right next to her brother. I forgot Serval existed. True. But like, Serval is actually allegedly really good with Herta.
Nice.
So I'd probably put her around like B tier there. Look for overall use. A burst bot? Yeah, she is really good with Herta. That's like the big point. Like why she's not lower. And she's free to most people, or to everyone actually. You gotta free serve all. She had a glow up only because Herta.
Nice.
But like there are also like better erudition characters for her too. But she is usable with Serval with Herta. Mainly because her ult is so cheap. Yukong. Oh god. Oh god, Yukong was right here. Like she has really good buffs, but it's just such a pain in the ass to manage. It's such a pain in the ass to manage Yukong's buff. Like you have to have E6 to make her usable, in my opinion. Which, yeah, we are judging based off E6, but oh, it's just so annoying having to buff Yukong. And there's just like so many characters that do her job but so better. Sunday, Sparkle. Yeah. OG Arlon, OG Castorice. Arlon's Destruction. Where is Arlon? Yeah. Winsat Serval, you can go 40k points with her? In Pure Fiction, right? I mean, why use Serval over Herta, though, is the thing. Maybe because she's free. And maybe... Wait, Herta is also free. Nah, since Herta's in the game and she's just much better in, like, most content, I'd say, like... I think it's fair if we keep Serval down here. Because, like, realistically, you're not gonna run Serval over Herta. Arlon tier above SS? You know what, I'm down.
Nice.
In what situations? Maybe in situations where you can't get 50% HP as easily on enemies. Maybe against bosses, like an Apoc Shadow.
Nice.
Yeah, but her skill is a blast attack, not a AoE, which is the big thing that Herta gives, which is really nice.
Nice.
Looks so badass and nonchalant he is. True. What's another character we can do? What's another character that fell off? I mean, realistically, yeah, she's still okay. Firefly's S-Man, I just have a huge hatred for Firefly, honestly. Hey Sukuna, what's up? I mean, personally for me, I'd put her here, but no bias aside, I'm putting her low S. Maybe top A. Fine, we can put her low S. I mean, she is very free to play friendly good. And everyone has a free run May now. So, I guess. Shui? E6 Shui. I don't even know. Dude, I don't even know where Shui would go. Like, maybe where Blade and Sela are? Below Serval? I don't know, because like her break follow-up is like so weird, because like it doesn't target like the right opponent. It's a bounce attack, I think, right?
Remember when people were like Shui over Jing Shui? I can't.
I mean, QQ Gamba is just OP, so. Dude, it feels so wrong putting Qing Shui next to Jingliu. Good at doing damage to one thing? What do I think of Robin? Well, she's up here, bro. Ratio? Ooh. Ratio's... he's alright. It's just like single target is just not it right now. Maybe below Jing though.
Nice.
I'd say below Jing though, personally. Even though follow up is like still like really strong. Was just a little underwhelming before even in this comp. Yeah, it's just like as soon as Fei Xiao came out, it's just like, yeah, there's no point in using ratio anymore. He's all right. It's just like new content, just like, eh. Why would you use him over Fei Xiao, right? And I guess speaking of Fei Xiao, we can talk about her. Where is she? Right here. I think below Acheron, personally. Bias aside, it's just like multi-wave targets just became so much more prevalent. So facial just kind of like starting to fall out a little. So that's like the big thing.
Nice.
Oh, we got an APOC. I feel like she's last MoC she was getting some use. She's still getting use. It's just I've seen people use her against Pollux too. Yeah, she's still good. It's just like I think Acheron's better, personally.
Nice.
I think this is a fair position to put her. Bailu. You know what? We're gonna put Bailu in the Arlon tier. We're gonna put Bailu in the Arlon tier. No debate, but realistically, Bailu's probably like around here. Argenti's like realistically down here, personally. Only really good in Pure Fiction, but like even in Pure Fiction, he's starting to fall off a little. Cause like his low charge ult is not able to like one tap as many mobs anymore. Because even in Pure Fiction, you're starting to see HP inflation. Yeah, especially like since he's not even like, he's still really good in Pure Fiction, but like he's only really good in Pure Fiction. Hunt March 7th. Okay, if we're talking about March 7th preservation, she's like down here. Hunt March 7, probably like right next to Topaz. Because they pretty much filled like very similar roles, just sub DPS to help with Fei Xiao, or follow-up teams, rather. Topaz is like the premium option, so she's gonna be higher. Fugway. I mean, realistically, Super Break isn't really that great.
Nice.
It's not as great anymore, but she's still like really useful. Best in slot for Boot Hill now. It helps you get pocket trick shot more. Firefly gets extra breaks. Rappa gets more stacks. Yeah, it's just like the exo toughness that she gives is really good. And what's it called? Yeah, I think it was just really good. I'll put Rappa with Firefly. Honestly, I'm down to. I'll definitely put Boot Hill over Firefly. Boot Hill's just getting so much more use. Has anyone used Misha? Nope, and that'll probably not happen anytime soon, but I have heard he's okay as a DPS. Like, or, she's decent. We've been doing a lot of let's do a standard character, actually. Himeko. I think Himeko is kind of in the same ballpark as Herta. Oh, but it feels weird putting her over... No, okay, maybe a little lower. I think Himeko is fine over here. Maybe above these. Yeah, I think this is fine. She's still really good pure fiction, super break teams. Really crazy with Herta still. Do you guys agree with the Himeko placement? Maybe it could be maybe a little lower, higher. I don't know. She's still really useful. Mainly pure fiction. She can see some use in APOC, occasionally MoC, since we have like more multi-target. Well, it's Sunday we're definitely gonna put up here. Welt, where's Welt? Maybe right here.
I think it feels odd seeing her with Jingliu.
Do you think she should be higher than Jingliu or lower than Jingliu? I mean, now that like there's just so much more content that Himeko's better or used in now.
Nice.
Probably higher at this point. Honestly, I'm down. Fofo? Oh, there's so many characters we have to go through. Yeah, we can do Fofo. Fofo's still really good. The energy she gives is so useful still. Like, not many characters give energy. The only two other characters that do that are Tingyun and Sunday. I think this is fine for Huohuo. Maybe like around like this level, because we are starting to see more characters that don't use energy. Or that also just like straight up don't need Huohuo's energy. I think this is fine for Huohuo. And also her attack buff is starting to be like less and less useful as well. Her healing and auto cleanse is really nice too. I'm tempted to put her, maybe I'm tempted to put her like up here. I don't know.
Nice.
I want to put another easy S. You guys think Castorice is better than Herta? I personally think so. I personally think Castorice is better than Herta.
So ranking with their premium supports, yeah.
Yep. I mean, a lot of the premium supports for Castorice are very much available. You have like you could technically get Castorice's best or like a very strong Castorice team for free. You can get the Run Mei for free. You have E6 RMC and you can get Gallagher. Where? Oh yeah, speaking of Gallagher, wait, hold up, where is he? Yeah, I mean, this is fine for Gallagher. Like, generally, Gallagher is better than Luocha. There's so many more use cases that Gallagher is just better. But Luocha's healing is just... Luocha's healing is better, in my opinion. But, like, now that we're seeing more... I think Luocha's healing is more comfortable in a Castorice team, personally. But, generally, Gallagher is better, because he just generates so much more SP. And he actually does pretty good damage in break teams.
Castorice, Pella, Run Mei, Gallagher.
Honestly, I wouldn't even run Pella. I'd run RMC. RMC at E6 is just so much better than Pella, personally. Silver Wolf that high? I don't think she's like that high.
Argentina B tier is wild.
Really? I don't know.
I'm sensing a little bias coming from Marsh. Remember Trailblazer over Run Mei?
Nah, I'm an Argenti hater. What about Tingyun? I think Tingyun is fine right here. She's definitely fallen off a little, but she's like one of the few characters that give energy, and energy is still kind of useful. I think Tingyun's better than Bronya, for sure. Like, she does better single target buffing than Bronya, personally. MoC? I mean, why use him over March and Topaz, right? I mean, you could use them together, but like, I don't know. It's just so he's kind of gimmicky. Like, you have to use him in a follow-up team. I don't know. He's just like a weirder sub DPS. Like maybe here or here.
Nice.
Lynx, same, kind of similar with Japard, I guess. But Lynx has use if you use him use her with Yunli for the taunt value and Blade and Maide, I guess. Goi Knife Fin. Goi Knife Fin, that's similar to Welt. Vulnerability. It's a very not so frequent debuff. Oh, we're talking about Yenching? Yenching goes... Okay, he's probably not that bad, but like...
Nice.
Yunli? Yunli, we can put her in S. I don't know exactly where to put her in S, but she's up there for sure.
Nice.
Better than Firefly, personally, in my opinion. Better than Jingyuan. Boot Hill and Gallagher, though, I'm not too sure. He has more use than Jingliu, at least? I don't know about that one, Arish. For Argent... I mean, do you want me to put him in B+? IMO Yunli's above Huohuo? I don't know, Huohuo has so many uses, personally. And I was tempted to put Huohuo in SS. Let's put more throwaway characters, personally, in my opinion. Sushong goes down there, Natasha as well. Hanya is actually, since B is getting crowded, I'll bump up Argenti, I guess. I think Clara's up here. Hulk is like, why? Sampo has some use, but Dot's just not that good right now. Hanya's okay. Asta is also like, there's no point in really using Asta that much when DDD, Robin, action advance is in the game. Not really as much point to using Asta, in my opinion. Oh yeah, Fire MC. Yeah. At least consistent in all situations. I mean, if that's I guess that's a good point. You can put her up here. Talking down a pitch Darkhook the Great? Of course. Of course, bro.
Nice.
Oh, another 4-star, Luca. I mean, his single, dude, he's like a Walmart boot hill, actually. He's actually surprisingly decent. I'm gonna put him, like, close to where Gwynnifin is, actually. I think he's actually pretty decent. Like, his single target is actually not that bad. Everywhere else, he's just kind of ass. The old days when Trailblazer was a good sustain, quote unquote. Alright, another character that fell off, Kafka. We're gonna put Kafka, like, below...
Nice.
Below Qingxue? I don't know. HMC and A-. I think HMC is like, honestly, S, high S, or sorry, not high S, low S or A, high A, personally. Because like, spamming DDD is so useful. Like, she's probably like the best DDD bot out there. Just because she can spam it so much. She's like a bootleg Robin, or sorry, a Walmart Robin, basically.
See, HMC is lowest, and they want to put Firefly 8.
Okay, let's be real. How good would Firefly be without HMC though, and Fugue? Realistically though, I mean, HMC outside of Fugue enables a whole archetype, which Firefly is used in. If Firefly didn't have HMC or Run Mei, Firefly would be down here, bro. Yeah, Firefly is super reliant on supports, more than like a lot of other DPS personally, from what I've seen. Like the difference between like having her best supports and not having her best supports. Same thing with Rappa? Yeah, Rappa, yeah. And what are my thoughts on Anaxa? I think he's okay. Like, I think he's a decent DPS. But like, out of all the Amphorius characters that came out, Anaxa, I feel like, is the weakest out of all of them. I feel like Anaxa, he's only really good if you use him with Herta. Like, him as a hyper carry, he's also, like, alright. It's not anything too crazy. But, like, here's the thing, right? He's an erudition character that's not really that great in multi-target. Like, he's okay in multi-target, but he's actually so much better in single target because of like how his skill works. Isn't like because like his skill is a bounce target thing. Like, he also generates energy so fucking fast, which is crazy. But like, I don't know. I feel like he's okay. Like, I don't think he's anything too crazy. But he's, with Herta, he's probably like up here, personally. But I don't think, I think like as a unit, as a whole, he's probably like around here. I mean, I guess if we're putting it with Herta, we can put him like here. I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, he has a lot of sets that are useful on him. Like, Eagle's really good on him. Quantum is also really good on him because he also gets that extra 10% bonus defense shred because he implants Quantum. The erudition set is really good on him. I mean, he's really free to play friendly too. Yeah, I guess we can put him there. I think Anax is like a decent character, but he's definitely like the weakest out of all the Amphorius characters. I don't think anyone's gonna complain about that, right? I mean, he's a really cool character though, I won't lie. Do I like Genshin? Yeah, I'm a fan. I play Genshin still. Let's talk about My Day. I think My Day's do we put him above Yun? I don't know. What do you guys think about My Day? I think My Day is nowhere lower than S, personally, but I don't know where to put him. I think he's a good sub DPS for Castorice.
Actually, Massive Brain, I'll put a pull in Axel Light Cone and drop 4-piece Eagle, 2-piece Speed, making my QQ support. You know, you did kind of cook with that idea. I'm about to pull an access so I can get him to as a sub DPS for Acheron, so I can implant more debuffs. Oh my god, am I cooking or what? Oh yeah, one of my personal favorites, Aventurine. I kind of want to put Aventurine up here. Still a really good sustain. Seeing less use now, because like healers are just being more prevalent, but
obviously, like, probably still the best sustain outside of that, personally. I'm cooking as much as I'm burning. That's crazy accusations being thrown. I think Aventuring's fine here. Black Swan. Well, I'm gonna put Black Swan pretty much next to Kafka. Pretty much go hand in hand. Dot's just kind of not that great, but actually no, I think Black Swan goes above Kafka. Because she has more uses outside of Dot.
Nice.
Can be kind of used in Acheron team, but like nowhere near the best in slot. But yeah, Dot is just like not that great, but we have to kind of wait for the Kafka buff for her to see any more screen time personally.
Nice.
Or, sorry, not personally, but no, when we get to that. Let's get Aglaia out of here. I think Aglaia is... You need so much for her to work. Like, she's good, but you need... I feel like you need Sunday, Robin, Huohuo for her to work. Or RMC as well. But, like, energy is such a big issue for her that you kind of need the extra turns. Sunday for the extra energy, and Huohuo as well. I don't know if... I don't think Tingyun is as good for her, but she can work, I guess. But she's also just way too fast that she just runs out of the Tingyun buff, like, so much. Like, you have to... Like, when Tingyun normally is a very SP positive, if you use her with Aglaia, she pretty much becomes SP negative. High investment for ease of use, it's insane. And if you don't have it, have fun, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna talk about like strength here. Like, she's definitely strong, but the amount of resources you have to put into her to make her like the best, I don't know. I just feel like it's not as worth compared to like Acheron, Fei Xiao, Boot Hill as well. I don't know. I feel like you have to put way too much for her to work. Let's do Jade. I don't know where to put Jade. Like, before Herta was a thing, and like before like 3.0, I feel like Jade would be here. But like now, since multi-target became so much more important, I feel like she needs to go up a little bit. I don't know. For here for now. Also, I feel like My Day above Yunli. I don't know. I don't know where we should put My Day. My Day's just kind of weird. I don't know. Where should we put My Day? And also Jade. I feel like Jade may be below, like, low S. Like, around the same thing as an Axa. Oh, there's one? Okay. I'm fine with this. Rappa, I think A. I think A is fine. Alright, then we've got two more, Jiaoqiu and Lingsha. Outside of Acheron, Jiaoqiu doesn't really see that much use, but you know, he can be kind of used inside of a Castorice team. Kind of. With the vulnerability debuff. And Dot can be used, but he's not like a best, he's like a side grade. But since Acheron is so strong, I think this is okay. Lingsha should be over Firefly? She's 100% going over Firefly. Okay, maybe not S tier, but... She's like a TPS over better TPS than Firefly.
Nice.
What are some adjustments we can make? I'm sure F minus here. We're gonna put him in the same area as Zila, because they're same path, same element. Gotta be, right? Oh, the Skirk marketing just came out. Well, I only see this. Skirk. Yes!
Nice.
Oh my god, this drip marketing for Skirk actually looks fucking crazy. Okay, what was I looking at again? Oh. Sorry, that was my chat. Sorry. Kinda tapped to the wrong area.
Nice.
What do you guys think about this? I think this is alright. Honestly, I might want to move. I might want to move Locha and Fushuan up a little. Yeah, I think this is fine.
Nice.
Alon deserves a better shrine. What color can we give him? You know what? Let's give him purple to match the color. There we go. To match his element.
Nice.
Perfect. I feel like we can adjust this tier list somehow.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of want to put Ho-Ho up here, honestly. Ho-Ho Lingsha. It's like the best, I want to make it consistent with Genshin, where it's like, I put like a top 10 characters here. Like the 3 best sustains.
Nice.
Some of the best DPS, and like, obviously supports go on top. What does this look like? You guys think this is fine? I think this tier list looks okay, right? What do you guys think? For those of you in chat. think this is a fine tier list. Yeah, I mean, we could probably leave this as it is right now. Yeah, I don't think we have any argument. There's not really much we can say. Yeah, yeah, I guess we could leave it here. QQ deserves to be over Trivy. Should we also put her in the Arlon tier? Or is Arlon just too good for her?
Nice.
Alright, but yeah. Everyone, I guess this is just how I'd say my, this is just our tier list then. Like, realistically, Arlon is just gonna be like down here, but we're gonna keep this shrine up for him, just for him. We also don't have Hyacine in Cypher yet, but Hyacine, I feel like she's only really gonna be good used for Castorice, so maybe like around here. Personally, Cypher would probably be around here. If the live stream is fire, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I think this is it, guys. So yeah, we can just leave it here for tonight. Yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Everyone, have a good night and day wherever you're at. If you guys want to take a look at the tier list again, and if you guys just want to look back at it, you can always just click back on the VOD as well.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night and day wherever you're at. Stop and like if you haven't. It's always greatly appreciated. If you guys want to catch me live, you can also just click the bell. You can join our Discord if you want. And yeah, see you guys then. Peace, take care, have a good one. Peace, guys.